ours, our life, or the world. But we knew that neighborhood was our world, and we knew our world was burning. 3. That was the year of Freddy, too. 4. Freddy moved into the corner building on Palmetto Street, right where it was sliced through by a small block called Ridgewood Place. The brick houses on Ridgewood Place felt like they came from another time. Each house was just as perfect as the one beside it. The cars parked out in front of the houses were undented and shining. We didn't understand how the people who lived on Ridgewood Place got such nice houses and fancy cars. But we understood why their brick houses remained standing long after the wooden houses on Palmetto Street had burned to the ground. So we slitted our eyes as we walked past the houses on Ridgewood Place, jealous because the kids who lived inside that brick didn't have to worry about how quickly flames flew. And we slitted our eyes because we knew they didn't have to sleep with their robes and shoes at the foot of their beds. We knew if those kids woke up in the middle of the night, it was only to go to the bathroom or climb into their parents' bed during a thunderstorm. 5. Hey, girl. The first time I ever talked to Freddy was the day he called to me from his window. I had been dribbling my basketball through my legs as I walked up the block, but stopped to see who was yelling. It was summer, and the one tree on Palmetto Street was in front of his building. That's what I remember now, looking up at Freddy through all that green. Hey yourself, I yelled back. Where's the park at? What park? My dad said there was a park around here somewhere, with hoops. I shrugged. I don't know anything about some park, I said. But you got a ball. So? A hot wind came out of nowhere and trembled the leaves. I didn't want to be yelling in the street up at some kid's window, and something about that wind made me feel a way. So I gave a little wave, then broke into a jog toward the park. 6. Freddy showed up at the basketball courts the next day anyway. We eyed each other. He was a little shorter than me and skinny. He was light-skinned with a short, messy afro that needed an afro pick, and his eyes kept changing colors depending on how the sun hit them. First, the darkest blue I'd ever seen, then gray, then that darkest blue again. Thought you didn't know where the park was at, he said. I shrugged. You found it anyway, so no big deal. Who got next? He asked. I said, what's your name? Freddy, he said. I just moved to Palmetto Street. You got next now, I guess, Freddy from Palmetto Street. A guy from the other team said, that block is burning down, son. Who's doing it? Freddy asked. Who knows, the guy said back. Something. Or somebody. Well, not my house, Freddy said. Everywhere, I said. The whole neighborhood, but mostly your block. Not my house, Freddy said again. He looked off then, toward the sound of the sirens, toward Palmetto Street. We were playing 2-on-2, me and this guy named Randy and 2 guys from Putnam Avenue who thought they had game but didn't. Me and Randy were winning. I had been playing ball since I was a little kid. My mother said the minute I could hold the ball with 2 hands, I was looking for a game. Most days, the only place I wanted to be was on the basketball court. I dribbled the ball, shot it, watched it sink into the basket. A guy on the other team cursed. Randy slapped